that's just a little bit, and I think that one of our main goals in orchestrating this meeting and moving forward is to make sure that the student voice is accurate and that we aren't spreading misinformation, because that's harmful, it's destructive, and it's scary. You know, we don't want any wrong information going out, and we want anything that comes from the collective student voice to be accurate. So that's kind of our goal in unifying students, is to make sure that we're presenting clear, united, and eloquent.
I don't want to take away from you. I don't want to take away from you, because you are very important, and all of you guys are. I'm Heather Sanborn. I graduated in 2000. We're following you guys. We're behind you 100%. If I can just make a quick suggestion, if everybody stands up, we can get everybody in. We're going to have to stand real tight. That way we can stand beside each other, close the door, and hear exactly what you have to say. Okay? So, everybody move.
All right, please do your best and not push. Okay?
In the back, if you'll shut the door. On the side, if you'll shut the door. All right, if people come in, bring them in.
Hey guys, first,
Later.
Brad.
I want to clarify with everyone what we're trying to do here. We're not fighting against the administration. We're not trying to get Ms. Bradshaw reelected. What we're trying to do is glorify the IB program. This is the best education that you can get across the world. It's international. Everyone's here. And I want to make sure that all of you understand that we're not representing 80 people here. We're not representing 2,000 people that go to Hillsboro. We're representing hundreds of thousands of IB students across the world. We need to make sure and clarify that the IB program is here to stay. We need to make sure that every student in the Nashville region and beyond has the opportunity to get the best education as possible for free. We're not exclusive. There's no exclusivity here. You can come off the street and get in this program. And what we're here to do is make sure it's here and it's here to stay, and we love it.
But this is also, there are so many of you in here that are not part of the IB program, and I think that that's one of the most beautiful things, because this is about Ms. Bradshaw, and this is about the wrong that has been done. And even some of you who have never sat in a class with Ms. Bradshaw are here in support of her, and I think that that's really important too. So yes, this is about the IB program, but this is about Hillsboro as a school and as a community of alumni and current students and concerned parents and teachers and faculty members and community in general. So we are here rallied around Ms. Bradshaw, and I think that that's important, that it's not just IB, we're all together.
We're here to make sure that everyone can get the best education as possible. And some melt. Alright, I think one of the most important things that we can do as a body of students is to become organized. I think that we've seen across the world, with everything that's happening in Libya and everything that's happening in Egypt, the most important thing to do is become an organized, effective effort. And we need to do everything that we can to be effective. And I think, Ms. Hagan.
I just wanted you to know that another parent, Paula Jennings, and I were already getting together the script for a video on IB to present to the legislator and the steering committee at SCORE. That cinematographer is still available, and if you are interested in doing a video, you know, we'll change the direction that we're doing, and we'd be glad to accommodate you. There's also, I gave Maddie some, the Tennessean published an article clearly indicating in an interview with Metro School representative that Ms. Bradshaw has done nothing wrong. And if you want a page, I'll put it on the Facebook, and you can print it off yourself. But if you're going to run into people who say, well, she must have done something wrong or this wouldn't happen, and in fact, the Metro School Department has stated very clearly she's not been reprimanded, she's not being fired, that this has to do with changes they want to make in Hillsboro. It has nothing to do with her actions as a teacher or as a leader for IB. So that's all I have to say.
So I think
Well, Gormley, what do you have to say?
I think this is like Miss Bradshaw is the key point of this, but I think this is a bigger issue of they're trying to make this an academy school and they're trying to change the way that we learn, and I think Miss Bradshaw is very important and IB is very important in keeping like the intellect and the thinking in our community.
Yeah, we're not here to attack. We're not here to attack the academy system. All we're here to do is to make sure that everyone can get the best education as possible.
all right. So a little bit of organization so that we can have other meetings in the future and have them be productive. I think that we need to elect, yes, get a bigger room, and get together an organization. And I want to stress to you guys that the purpose of the quote-unquote leaders are to be communicators and to synthesize everyone's ideas in an eloquent manner that really effectively communicates what we're trying to say. Because I think that systems can get clogged, and we don't want anything going out from the student voice that's not accurate and correct and eloquent and articulate. And so I think that the leaders that we elect need to think of them as communicators, because this is a group effort, and we need people to communicate our ideas.
Just one quick touch point for what you guys are getting ready to organize. Remember that Hunters Lane is the only other public school with both AP and IB. That's the only two. So if you just keep in mind on what you want to do, and if I may suggest, because of alumni, and if you are on that page, you will see how many people are still out of town. They are willing to come up. Keep in mind, they have families. We need to set a date in advance. I can help you guys with certain situations. I work at a hotel here in Nashville. And maybe we meet maybe once a month or once a week at a local park, so we can bring the alumni in so we're not disturbing what you're doing in class or in school.
That's important. Yes. Okay, so,
Hi. I wanted to say hi to everybody and also add on your alumni point. I'm Kristen House. I teach at Belmont University. I'm class of 1996, Bradshaw. We have alum on the page and also alum who don't Facebook so much, but we also have email groups that are spreading around that you guys might not be a part of because you're current and we're old. But we have folks that are far-flung all over the world who are joining in the fight for Miss Bradshaw. So folks who are in Europe, folks who are in Asia who live there. We also have members of former Bradshaw students who are judges, who are stockbrokers, who are doctors, who are writers, and are willing to make noise. So whatever you guys decide, since you're current, and I think this will be echoed in the alum realm as well. Whatever you guys decide, you current students, we're ready to do whatever we need to do. Tweet, call media, and be the past face of the current crisis. So, thank you.
My last thing, I promise, because I'm not here, this is your guys' thing. Keep in mind, some of us have a lot of contacts. I have contacts at CNN and the White House. Hey, listen, you guys have no idea what your alumni base is. You guys will be in this same position going forward. You may not realize it right now, but we have very powerful people in our alumni group. Make it clear, make it concise, make it organized, as Ms. Bradshaw would always say.
thank you.